Hey, it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with another Proverbs Practical. I appreciate you watching today. Our verse today warns us of the value of appropriate caution. We're in Proverbs 27:12. Proverbs 27:12 says, "A prudent man foresees the evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." This verse is a word-for-word quote of Proverbs 22, verse 3. This has happened with a couple of Proverbs, and I think it shows us how important the concept is. While the believer in Christ is not to be fearful, neither is he to be foolhardy. We must live by faith, and that doesn't mean that there are no legitimate dangers out there. Jesus exemplified this when the devil challenged him to cast himself from the top of the temple. Sure, God had promised safety, that he'd give his angels charge over him lest he should dash his foot against a stone, but that didn't mean that it was okay to tempt God. We shouldn't do things that are foolishly and unnecessarily dangerous. Likewise, we should take what reasonable precautions we can. Of course, this includes good risk assessment. We're not supposed to be the slothful hiding inside our houses and making excuses about lions that aren't there in order to stop ourselves from doing the work that we should do. But if there really is a lion out there, we should probably avoid it. We have to become skilled at understanding what dangers are real and which ones are imaginary, what ones are likely to strike us, and what ones are not likely to. This pandemic has given us an excellent chance to consider and apply this. I've seen some shrug off the danger and say that while our trust is in God, not in masks or vaccines or in doctors, and go about their lives. I've seen others living in almost unreasoned terror. Neither is necessarily the right believing approach. Certainly we trust God and we thank Him for the provisions that He makes for our safety, like masks and vaccines, like Jesus not stepping off the edge of the temple. And then once we have used what provision we can for our safety, we trust that His will be done, and we then do what's right based on what He tells us. And the pandemic isn't the only situation that this applies to. It can be a situation at work, a political situation, a case where violence might be imminent, or any other danger. The prudent man rightly assesses the likelihood and severity of the danger and the appropriate way to avoid it. He's going to get his information from credible sources. He's going to use sound logic and reason to evaluate and make decisions. The simple, the ones who aren't paying attention or thinking clearly, they walk right into the danger, and they're punished for their sloppiness. They pay the price for their carelessness and presumption. I hope this video is a help to you. If it is, give it a like. We'd love to hear from you in the comments, and we'd love to see you in person here at Dexter Gospel Church. For more content like this, give us a follow. Until next time, hope you stay well and avoid real dangers.